simpler one complicated. So without hurting them. So the one who cannot or is not able to understand the complicated one, she can go to the very simple one and she can apply it, and we can check at the end if she learned or not. Even the question itself, my students in 112, I asked some of them to prepare for a 5-paragraph essay. And the others, I asked them for a 3-paragraph essay. Yes, because in my first class, I gave them like a diagnostic test. I asked them to write briefly, to answer one question only. And I took the papers. And I realized that some students are not even able to form one good sentence, one well-formed sentence. So this gives me an indication that some students, I may lose them in the middle. If I keep, addressing the intermediate ones, so these ones will not improve with me. So I asked them to prepare for 3 paragraphs only, not like the others, okay? And the word can is very important. It's very important. I always, when I give them the rubric, I give them this page. I can write a 5-paragraph essay. I can write a well-formed thesis statement. I can conclude my writing, giving comment, giving opinion, or whatever. So this I can, maybe at the end, when they reflect on their writing and when they reflect on their speaking, can help them, because this is what we want. This is our aim. If you can't now, so you have to do something, come back to me, do your best, go to your classmates, but make sure that this is required. Okay, so the rubric could be as simple as the first one, I can do or whatever, or could be more complicated like this one, giving them the advanced one. The excellent students, you can say 4, because I require or I want you to reach this standard, do all such things. Or as we said, we can make a very simple one, only to tick, I can do what and I can do what. And I insist, when I give my students the rubric, to write their comments when they reflect. It was easy, it was difficult. What about the easy ones? What about the difficult ones? What about your suggestions? What do you want me as a teacher to do to help you, to improve your performance? I know it takes time. I know it's challenging. But if we do something, we have to do it the right way. And inshallah, Mahjourin, inshallah, when they learn something, actually, they will never forget you. I started, Dr. Samah said 20 years. Actually, I've been teaching for 25 years, not 20 years. And one student, I taught her maybe 15 years ago. She tried to ask many people to ask about my contact, and she invited me to attend her wedding. And this is the thing, when you reach eternity through teaching. When you leave something in your students, nothing goes. Everything in life has its own price. And I believe that good teachers produce good people in the community. So if you know the great teachers, Socrates taught Plato. Plato taught Aristotle. Aristotle taught Alexander the Great, the ruler that ruled the whole world when he was 32 years old. So being a teacher is tough, it's challenging, but inshallah it will help us to reach eternity. We'll die, but our work and our students will remember us and remember our work. Thank you. Any questions?
Very amazing presentation, right?
Yes, thank you so much.
I'm sure you guys have lots of questions to ask. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
The point is, we carry out a lot of research, but the problem is implementation.
Yes, sure.
This is the point. For example, we in the Arab world in particular, we have been adopting the communicative approach for decades.
Yes.
Okay? And we are supposed to prepare, communicative exams.
Sure.
Because testing has got to, has got to agree with the teaching methodology we adopt.
Sure.
And because testing actually gears teaching, because what we test is what we teach. Because if you, for example, if you want to teach your students a skill, test it.
Sure.
If you don't test it, teachers and students and even parents are going to neglect such a skill. So the problem is that we are still, using the traditional tools in assessment in the Arab world, using the discrete point items.
But we should start now.
Yeah,
we should start now changing the style of our exams.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
We need to change, Dr. Sameh, the rubric
It's a bit
of the
official, yeah,
writing.
it's official.
We need to change the rubric of the writing for the TMA. We need to give them some tests, not only a task for grammar, vocabulary, but situational questions, to know how far they can apply the language in this situation. Do you agree?
Yes, absolutely, yes. We're working on that, by the way.
I'm working on the rubric actually. I'll
yes.
send you one
Okay.
for the TMA, inshallah.
I think you're talking about EL 122.
122 and 112.
You haven't seen it in years, so we have changed so many times.
Yes, maybe because this is my first time to
Yes. Perhaps with the suggestions that you may have for EL 122, you can always contact Noha.
Yes.
Noha is such a nice BCC. I'm sure she would welcome any suggestions. Yes, the same applies to Ms. Nada. If you have any questions, if you have any kind of ideas, I'm sure she would appreciate them.
Okay. In IBA, assessment is playing a very important role. But what are the functions and limitations of this peer assessment? How can the students assist?
On the functions?
Yeah, assist is elite,
I think our aim is the big picture, right? Our aim is to present or to write. And while presenting and writing, they will use the functions and the small one. But as we said, it is not important to apply all of them in one class.
Yes.
In many classes, maybe throughout one whole unit, maybe throughout one whole
semester.
One whole semester.
Yeah.
So you can focus and go back. Focus on something and go back and ask them to apply something. Then focus on other things, then go back. But it has to be related to the same theme, and it has to be related to something real, as we said. Real, as we said.
By the way, nowadays, for example, you can ask them, for example, to go and watch English TV channels like the BBC, Sky News, and so on, and come and talk about Corona, for example.
Yes, sure.
Nowadays, it's something important,
yes.
and then they can, for example, we can ask them some questions about the information they got, the number of those who died, the number of those who were infected and still alive.
Receiving treatment.
And we can also ask them about what they predict.
Yes, because the point is not it shouldn't be only formal.
Yeah.
The informal ways of teaching them and the informal ways of giving the feedback, I think work more than the formal ones.
That's right.
So we can keep it informal and formal. We can keep it informative, and some material we can keep it small chunks and the big picture.
My important point is how can the students assess his classmate,
Yes, because you have to focus on. I remember I gave them writing one paragraph only.
Yeah.
Then I asked them to exchange the papers, focusing only on subject-verb agreement.
Yeah, on spelling, for example.
Only. Okay? So you can focus on something simple, easy, and something you want them to learn. So you can do this in one class. Because we said it may take the whole semester, as Dr. Faye said. It may take the whole unit. So we don't focus on the big product of presentation and writing. You can focus on the grammar, you can focus on the vocabulary until we reach the big aim. Yes, until we reach the big aim.
Well, by the way, we can provide them with some yardsticks, which they can use to evaluate their colleagues' performance.
Yeah.
And sometimes you ask them only evaluate the thesis statement.
Yes.
Is it well written or not? Only the thesis statement. Everyone. So what about the criteria of writing a thesis statement? Okay. So this could be for them. They reflect and they learn and they give feedback on their classmates' writing.
Actually, your presentation, you have mentioned that you may use a differentiated strategy in the classroom. And I think it's a very good idea. However, do you have any idea that can help me? How can I create a real task or activity inside the classroom while I have very advanced students in my class and so many weak students?
Okay. I give them the same reading in one of my classes, okay? But I give the actual and real reading for some students because, diagnostic test is very important. When you meet your students for the first time, it's very important to check which one is good, which one is intermediate, which one is in a low level. Okay, so when I did this and I have my own report, I had at that time 4 students, very weak students. So when I gave them the reading, I simplified the text in one paragraph only. So I gave the good students the whole article, and these 4 weak ones, I give them one paragraph only. And when I gave them the paragraph, I gave them again same questions, but using simpler language in the question. Okay? So throughout the whole semester, I kept on using the same methodology with them, simplifying for these, giving the real authentic one for the others. But by the end, the exam, I cannot give them a different exam. But at the end, the level raised. They became a little bit better than, or we didn't miss them in the way, at least.
But do you think you will have the ability to achieve your semester goals?
I think yes. Because, motivation is very important. And when students, the only thing that I feel as a teacher throughout my years of teaching, the only thing that can help them to be more motivated when they feel that they are learning. So when the student who is, we can say, a beginner, answers the same question that the very good one is asked, she feels happy. I'm here. I'm with you. I can answer. Even her short paragraph, simple paragraph, was for her something different from the real text long one, but she answered and she felt that she learned something and she felt that she is improving. So you can keep it more complicated, because by the end, the exam is one exam. One exam, they have to do it.
Well, by the way, I've got a story I need to tell concerning the mixed ability classes. I was teaching in Kuwait in an institute in Qurtuba, in an area in Kuwait actually. And I had scholarship students from 33 countries, okay? And I had a Malaysian student who didn't utter a single word in class. And I thought that he is very weak actually. And my mistake was that I didn't ask him. I had to ask him just to know what his level is.
You don't want to bother him.
Yeah. When we administered the first quiz, to my surprise, he got a full mark. Okay?
Yeah, you were
He was
ready.
the only one who got the full mark. And when I asked him, why didn't you participate in class? He said to me, this is not my level. The course I'm studying is not my level. So I started, because he was in the dark, he didn't pay any attention to the class. I started, assigning him tasks which suit his own level.
Yeah.
I asked him to carry out research and so on.
Yeah.
Related to the course, but very high level. Yeah. This is one of the points.
Okay. Do you recommend to use our activities inside the book itself, the textbook, or should we bring our own tasks?
No, the book is, mashallah, the new book.
It's very
The new book is rich. It has a lot of things. You can select, you can hold on, you can use them the same, because we have the listening, we have the speaking part, we have the reading part, we have the writing part. So the book is more than enough. But your techniques, your spices, when you teach them this book. But the book is, mashallah.
I'm trying actually to manage in my class, but I'm struggling with the time.
Yeah. I ask, the time is very important. Ask them to watch the videos before coming to class. Assign something to be done before the class.
Yeah. I created actually a WhatsApp group and I communicate with them every single day.
Mm.
And I post before the lecture